Welcome back to Living Local. It is time to check in with Movie Mike for what is new at the movies.
Okay.
So Mike Schultz, arts editor for The Reader, of course, is here. He's here. Always have a good time.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
So last week we did a little recap of your early life when you had the six-pack and you were,
living in Florida.
Living in Florida.
Being a male exotic dancer.
Exactly.
It's all about me.
How is the life
Magic
now?
Mike's Last Dance is not great now, which is too bad. Yeah, I love the first Magic Mike. I think it's a blast. The second one is a lot of fun. The third one, not so fun, and for pretty specific reasons. The story is fine. It starts Mike where he's still in Florida, but because of the pandemic, he's lost his furniture business and he's retired from exotic dancing, and so now he's basically a bartender for hire. He meets the very rich Salma Hayek Pinot, who decides to take him away once she finds out about his past career, take him away to London and stage in the theater she owns kind of a Magic Mike review, a big male stripper review. Sounds fun. Eventually, though, it basically becomes a Muppet movie where you just don't believe. It has the simplest plot in the world, and you don't believe a thing in it, except this movie kind of wants you to. They have auditions for the stage show where every single guy who shows up has a 12-pack and an amazing dancer. There's not like one person who's not a genius at this. They have problems with the zoning and codes, and all of them get fixed with super easy skill. It's an excuse, of course, to just watch guys dancing, doing what they do, but everything surrounding it is just completely phony, and sadly, Channing Tatum and Salma Hayek don't have a lot of chemistry, and the guys don't have any personality. The movie is colossally uninterested in any dancer beyond Mike himself, so the movie feels weirdly underpopulated on top of it. It was a bummer.
I cannot believe they messed up
my whole life story. Right. Now I'm going to have
so rude.
Now I'm going to have to do like a mini-series or something instead. So
we could do a Magic Mike for Living Local when we can do it live.
All right. You name the day. I'm ready.
It'll probably be the last Living Local we have.
It'll be the last thing I ever do in my life. So, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and switch the gears here.
Okay.
For new movies.
Sure.
No autobiographies today. So this one is Marlowe. This one's interesting.
This one is interesting. Also interesting because it opened yesterday. It was a rare Wednesday opening. It is, for those who love detective yarns, you'll probably remember the name Marlowe. It's Philip Marlowe, the great detective from the Raymond Chandler novels of the 30s and 40s. In this one, we set Mr. Marlowe in Hollywood in 1939, played by Liam Neeson, as you can see there. And of course, a femme fatale enters the picture, played by Diane Kruger, who is a wonderful actor herself. And she wants Marlowe to investigate the disappearance of her boyfriend. It should be an easy case because reportedly the boyfriend was killed in an auto crash, and the coroner says, yeah, that's him, he's dead. She doesn't believe it because she thinks she just saw her boyfriend on the street the other day and wants to see what's going on. And so I saw this yesterday on opening day. As far as mysteries go, it's decent. It's not terribly surprising. It's all about Hollywood's hidden underbelly, and guess what? There's drugs involved, and there's all sorts of illicit behavior. Shocking. But it is actually pretty well done, and it has a phenomenal cast besides Liam Neeson and Diane Kruger. We have Jessica Lange, who's always amazing, playing Diane Kruger's mom. We have Danny Houston. We have Alan Cumming. We have Colm Meaney. It's filled with really good performers. It's also directed by Neil Jordan, who was kind of a big name about 3 decades ago. He made a big Oscar-winning movie called The Crying Game, and he did Interview with a Vampire with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. And it's been a while since he's done anything at all. I had fun. I think you might enjoy this one, man.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it.
It's a good time.
I know this next one, I learned that it's not once a year, it's once every 2 months. Another Marvel movie.
There is a Marvel movie, yeah. Because
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Absolutely. Here we go. Okay, so Ant-Man's back. A lot of people really, really very much love Ant-Man, and it's hard not to like him, at least, because it's Paul Rudd. He's adorable. He's one of the Avengers, of course. This one sends Paul Rudd and some other familiar faces into the quantum realm, which is kind of like our world, except very, very tiny and filled with visual effects and strange monsters and a lot of blobby substances. And this one has them running into what is apparently going to be the best or the biggest, new Marvel villain, Kang, who's played by the great Jonathan Majors. He wants to, I'm sure, rule the universe, is just my guess without having read up on it. But anyway, it's Marvel, and I can take him or leave him, but at least it has great people in it. Paul Rudd is always good. Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, my beloved Michelle Michelle Pfeiffer. Evangeline Lilly, it's going to be, of course, very effects heavy. It'll probably be a very wisecrack heavy. And look, there's stuff to look at. So
that's about it.
And if you don't like it, just wait like 4 minutes and you'll get a new Marvel movie in release. So you're fine. It's a nice thing. They just keep coming, so you don't have to love them all.
Money somehow, right?
Yeah, poor things. Yeah.
All right, Mike. I've always appreciate it. It was always good to cover your life one more time. Maybe we can have Magic Mike here on Living Local.
We'll see what happens. Yes. Stay tuned.
All right. So Mike was kind of iffy on his movie Magic Mike, but these two new ones coming out. One's already out. Looking interesting. Marlowe and Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania. You can read Mike's movie reviews online at rcreader.com. And for more information on today's movies, you can head over to ourquadcities.com.